My name is Dave Hamer. I'm with Metabo HPT, and we're here at Acme Tools today. I'm going to talk a little bit about our next generation of cordless nailers. We've got a number of different upgrades from previous models that I wanted to share with you today. I wanted to talk a little bit about how they work. So basically, our cordless nailers operate most like a pneumatic nailer than any other brand. And by that I mean we have something called an air spring. Each one of our nailers here operates on a self-contained tank of air. So basically what's happening is you got the tank of air in the top, you've got a cylinder and a piston just like in a pneumatic. Your piston has a driver blade, and the driver blade has a rack that's built into it. That rack interacts with a gear that's in the brushless motor. So basically when you pull the trigger, the gear releases the rack and the piston, and the air does all the work just like a pneumatic. So on the way back up, this gear grabs hold of that rack and the piston, pushes the air back up into the tank so that we have consistent firing and consistent power. So the PSI that's in the top of the tank sits somewhere around 125 PSI, and you're allowed a lot of consistent power and consistent shooting. So all of this is happening to 3 nails per second in most of our nailers. So they're fast, they're quick, and this next generation will show that they're lighter, more powerful, and smaller in stature than their previous models. I want to tell you a little bit about our new framer, next generation framer. Functionality is the same as the old one. There's an on-off button here that you'll press and hold, and the light comes on and it's ready to shoot. They come equipped with a bump fire. So you push this button, the blue button, that turns on, it starts blinking. Now I'm ready for bump fire, where I hold the trigger and engage the nose piece and she'll fire. There's 3 different safety functions here, one of which is on the handle itself. This is your trigger lock, and the other 2 are when you're firing the machine. So if I'm in sequential fire and the blue light is not blinking, then I'm in single fire, engage the nose piece, and I'm ready to shoot. If I engage the nose piece and I don't pull the trigger within a couple of seconds, it's not going to fire. So I reset, and then I fire, then I'm ready, then it's ready to go. Likewise, if I'm in bump fire, the blue light is blinking, then I can depress the trigger, engage the nose piece, and then it'll fire. So if I have my finger on the trigger and don't engage the nose piece after a couple of seconds, it's not going to shoot. So the light will flash and it won't figure. So I reset my finger, and then we're ready to shoot. So those are the safety mechanisms that come equipped with all of our nailers. As you can see, the framing nailer, 3 nails per second, not a problem. About 1.5 pounds lighter than the previous model. So it's shorter in stature, it's a little bit thinner in the piston, and then it's a little bit smaller in the top. It has a metal magazine, and the capacity will go to up to 3.5 inches by 148. And then you have an option to buy an extended magazine if you feel like you need to have more nails for that application. That's our next generation framer. So moving right down the line, we just launched a new metal connector nailer. This is the current model, which has a capacity to shoot 1.5 to 2.5 inch positive placement nails. So if I'm hanging rafters or hanging some decks, this is the tool that works in those applications. It's got a point that goes into the metal connecting piece, and then your nail follows through on there. This is the new model that is 1.5 inch capacity only. So as you can see, it's a little bit smaller and quite a bit lighter. So functionally, again, it's pretty much the same as what you would find with the framer. So the next one in the lineup is our 15 gauge finish nailer. We have a 16 gauge finish nailer also that has the same configuration in terms of body style, except that one has a straight magazine. This 15 gauge houses nails up to 2.5 inches. Functionally, again, it operates just like the framer with all the controls on the base. With this tool, we're 12% lighter and smaller with a 30% increase in power. So if I'm going into hardwoods and you know, even some fiber cement board, this has the capacity to do that. So what else is different about this next generation model versus the current model is that the nose piece is basically trimlined, slimmed down, however you want to say it. And basically what you have here is a smaller point to get a little bit more detailed in your finish work. These tools are fast. I've got it in single fire right now. And you can move along. There's no fuel, there's no gas to worry about. There's no ramp up time. So you do get that ability to work quickly. Pushing this button on the blue button is your bump fire mechanism. So again, I can depress the trigger and you can move along as quickly as you need to. This is the 18 gauge. Again, you can see the slim part of the 18 gauge. You press and hold the button. The light comes on, I'm ready to fire. So the next one in line is our roofing nailer. Our pneumatic roofing nailer is one of the best-selling nailers in the country, best on the market. And so what we've tried to do, obviously, is translate that to the cordless side of the coin. A lot of the same mechanisms as you would find in our corded version. You just load in, just like you would with the pneumatic tool, lock it into place, and now she's basically ready to fire, just like the other tools. So you press and hold the middle button, the light comes on, now I'm ready to fire. So you can see you move along pretty quickly. Not quite as fast as what you would see in a pneumatic nailer, but the capacity is there, you know, to do a number of different applications with this tool. So here I am in bump fire, the blue light is blinking, press the trigger, engage the nose piece, and you can move along pretty quickly. So you're doing a lot of different things with this nailer, including, you know, maybe window flanges. But one other unique application that we have with this tool is that it comes equipped with a vinyl siding piece. So this little adapter goes over your nose piece, and then it has a spacer to leave your nail up so that your vinyl siding still has room to expand and contract. So the last one on the end here is our new 23 gauge pin nailer. So the 23 gauge pin nailer. So this tool is a little bit different. It has a mechanical spring in the firing mechanism in the body of the tool. And basically what that is the mechanics of this tool are going up and down to fire the driver blade into the nail, which goes into the wood, versus the air spring of all these other tools. So basically the safety piece here is this lever here on the trigger. You pull it forward and now I'm ready to fire. So yeah, if you want to check any of these nailers out in the next generation or some of our existing tools, feel free to hop online at acmetools.com. Go get them, go try them out, go to one of their locations. We've got them fully stocked there as well, and if it's not there, they can get it for you. So thanks for watching, and have a good day.